I had a dream the other night, actually, that I died.
Did you really? Wow.
And I was like, I have to go back to tell my mom I'm still alive, even though I'm dead. And I was just so eager to get back to life, but I really enjoyed my spirit flying around without my body. It was quite fun.
I was going to ask you if you had a good experience,
It was like everything was more colorful. My joy was just abounding like a roller coaster of rainbows. And I am determined to bring that energy here into our life. So I ask you, who knows what the truth is about the end of time? I know there's one thing it's time for. It's time to look for that golden tide, to be all that I strive for. The peace and the love that surround me now. I just have to turn up that channel and turn off the noise and jump in the now. 'Cause now is the time. It's the time to see deep inside. To stretch myself, then I'm tired. Stop the fight, see, alright, come on. It'll be alright in the present time. Yes, now is the time. It's the time to end what I was. And it's the time to be who I am. And it's the time to let go of all my doubts and just be loved. Now is the time. Greetings, everybody. Welcome to our exciting Kickstarter project. In the background, you hear Painted Truth playing, which is the last album that we did, which we're so excited about. And y'all have supported it so much. And we had so much support in recording it with local musicians and local engineers and studios. And we are ever, ever grateful for this experience, because what it has done, it has helped you take our music home with you. And there have been countless moments of people having experiences where they listen to the music and feel better. That's amazing. But music has always been my whole life a way for me to feel better and shift my mood and create change and be a better person myself. So we want to bring you another one called Key of You. It's so easy to get frustrated with people who want to help you. And it's so the opposite of what, we want them to feel appreciated. When someone comes up to you and they say, "Oh, I love your music so much. Why aren't you Lady Gaga? Why haven't you sold 1 million CDs?" And so I'm mixed with some mixed emotions when people say that, because I think it's pretty obvious that you need a lot of money to make it. And these recording labels, they actually raise money and so that you can do this, but then they end up controlling you in a lot of ways. So it's a new age where we can do crowdfunding and have the money to complete our vision. The missing link is that we don't always have the connections to get played on the radio and whatnot. But if you really like our music, you can just listen to it yourself. I mean, a lot of people don't even listen to the radio anymore. So, and listen to local radio. Local radio stations are playing our music. Thank you so much for doing that. But there's also internet radio, and there's also just sharing it with your friends. So this is a new age. And by crowdfunding our CD, basically, first of all, you're saying, I want this music to exist. So how much is that worth to you? Like when I bought my first Stevie Wonder CD, I might have even got it for free. There is a concept that, it's just so easy to get music for free. Why should I pay for it? But if I knew that India Arie was going to make this awesome song Sometimes I shave my legs, sometimes I don't, which I loved so much, and it made me feel so good. If I wanted that song to exist from nothing, I would want to pay $60 or more for that, even though I only bought the CD for 10 or 15 or 20 for, to support that. And the beauty of connecting as a community to support each other is incredible, and it feels so good. So if you, there's people out there in Charlotte, I'm talking to you, you heard Now Was the Time. Is it on a CD yet? No? Oh my God, it needs to be on a CD. Oh my gosh, gift, oh, I don't even want the other CD, because I want a CD of that. When that's on a CD, I want to buy it, because it speaks to me. So let's co-create that. Let's make that happen, because it's harder than you think. But here's the deal. You could just pay $20 now and make our lives a whole lot easier instead of having to take a loan out. And then that CD will be coming to you in, let's say, 6 months or a year. And you don't have to buy it then. You could buy it now. So that's how it works. It's not like you're just giving money, but it is a gift, and we appreciate it so much. But it's not like you're just giving $60 and don't know where it's going. You're investing in what you are going to be watering your tree with later, which is music that inspires you, music that keeps you grounded, music that helps you be the best you that you can be. And we appreciate that so much. An elder musician, performer, friend of mine said it very well. He said, one of our jobs as entertainers is to make it look really easy, but it's so freaking hard. Okay? I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard. Now, what's easy is that it's like love energy. When I'm creating, when I'm doing my music, when we're sharing that together, when we're performing, this imaginary, invisible essence of love is swimming in me. And that's what I want to share with the world. And that's what I want to share with my space and everything around me. Here's the deal, though. Rehearsals are hard. Paying rent is hard. Collaborating is hard. Our ego gets in the way. Our mind says, oh, it needs to sound like this. It needs to sound like that.
Yeah, I'm Andre, and I'm really honored to be able to work with someone as talented as Miss Aviva. She is just a very wonderful songwriter and has a great message for the world. And it's a real honor for me to be able to learn so many different styles of music, world music, Middle Eastern beats, and African beats, South African Zulu beats. It's just really great. It's expanding my knowledge of music, and I'm just very grateful.
There are certain ways to do things in the music business that makes it easier. Having money to record makes it a lot easier. What does it take to record an album? Well, writing the 8 to 12 songs, that's done. Arranging the songs, that's mostly done. See, when I get into the studio, that's when I get so creative and I think, oh, I want to hear this there. Oh, I want to hear that there. And I drive the engineers crazy. But that's my creative process, and I need to nurture that like a baby and have the time to do that, to pay them, $80 an hour in the studio, that much money, so that can happen. Okay, so recording each track takes $100 to $1,000 a track, which involves paying the studio and the engineer. To mix each track, that's another $500 to $1,000 a track. To master each track, it's $100 to $200 a track. To get the album distributed online and in stores, you're talking another $50 to $200. There's also to get it all worked out and inputted so that it'll show up on your iTunes as, okay, this is Aviva and the Flying Penguins. There's a process to that as well. There's the copyright fees. Printing the CD, for about $1,000, you're looking, depending on the graphics, $2,500 to $6,000. To promote the CD, to get a really good campaign going, which would be amazing if we had for this CD, because that'll bring us recognition, and that would be another $2,500 at least. These musicians sacrifice so much So you've got practice time, studio time, and for studio time, it's about $100 for half a day, for 4 hours, so $200 a day for a pro musician, which is on the low scale. And that's $700 per musician. And so if we're collaborating with 6 musicians, the drummer, the bass player, the guitar, the keyboard, 2 background vocalists, okay, that's already 6. And we're definitely going to have guest musicians with the violin and the cello. Maybe we'll even have a symphony if we raise enough money. But that, just the 6 people, is $4,200. Performances are better when we're all well rested and taken care of. Stress is not what we want to put energetically into this sonic vibration for your harmonic needs. Our goal is $8,000, but you could see this is all adding up very quickly to way more than $8,000. Obviously, it will cost more like $18,000. But if we have $8,000, we can do it. You will have the key of you in your hands. Oh my goodness, we are so blessed. This is so exciting. Shine, shine, shine. Step off the outside line. Step off 'cause you're in the front. Yeah. Shine, shine, shine. 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 I just keep on thinking back to, like, my sister. I know you're watching this right now, and I love you. You're my greatest fan. And you always tell me you're my greatest fan. It's like, why doesn't someone just discover you? You always say that. It's a business. People have to be willing to invest in you, pay money. But if you just, and as a family, we want to give away all of the stuff that we do to our family. But at the same time, if you guys, my family, each put $20 towards a CD now, then yay! It's achieved. So every time you're like, Aviva, why haven't you made it yet? There you go. Just share this with all your friends. If 100 of your friends buy a CD ahead of time, I have made it. And there's so much joy in that. I'm so grateful to all of you. And here's the other thing. Okay, so we definitely have requests for certain songs to be on this album. Like No One Owns Me, Let Be, Key of You, Now Is the Time. Those are the definite ones. That's 4. But we have Sunday songwriting every week for about 30 weeks now. We've been writing just about a new song just about every week. So please tell us if you really want one of those songs on the album, because we are here to please you, especially if you're investing like $1,000. Obviously, you're co-creating it. You have a say in this co-creation of what you want to hear and what you need to hear. All right, take a listen to some of this stuff that we have.
Giving each other love, we just got to keep giving each other love, giving each other love, giving each other love. We just got to keep giving each other love, giving.
Change is a beautiful example of just a happy, spontaneous co-creation. The Art Institute of Atlanta needed a band to record, and the students did an incredible job recording us, and we were able to mix this at Zach Recording Studio, and we made it happen. And Sean Singh, I love you, Sean, you're amazing. Woo! He made it happen. Also looking into some solar powered studios to get this done off the grid if possible. Part of our mission is definitely changing the world, not using fossil fuels as much as possible. We're doing the best we can. If we have enough money, we could definitely print the CDs on hemp seat plastic. You never know. Hopefully we can use recycled materials for this CD. But we really want to get the musical vibrations out. Because the more we do that, the more we feel like all of these things that we're praying about and that we want to change in the world, they can become a reality. Much love, everybody. Please share this with all of your friends. And if 1,000 of you all pre-buy the CD, it is made. We got it. Love you. I am